Hey everybody, welcome to the show that's only divisible by pi. That's right, it's 5 minutes, you won't get back. A little show will waste 5 minutes of your time, but just remember, actually the 5 minutes doesn't start until we say it does. But we're not going to do a timer today. I'm Brian.
I'm Heather. And we're not doing a timer, not because we want to torture you with like 37 hours of 5 minutes you won't get back.
We're going to do a yearly recap until midnight. Yeah.
Yep. So it is New Year's Eve, and we're just gonna do a real quick, like, you know,
A recap.
a couple of things that we learned this year.
What if we learned today?
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
this,
5 minutes you won't get back.
since we've been doing this since June, since we've been doing the weekly thing since June. June! Holy cow, it's been like 6 months, people. Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So anyway, do you want to go start?
Do you want to like bounce off each other? We haven't decided this.
Oh yeah, we.
I'll do one. You do one.
This is why our 5 minutes you don't get back runs so long, because we don't really.
How many do you have, by the way? How many do you have?
Like 4 or 5.
I've got 5. Okay. All right. My first one. This is an important one. If you catch a leaf, you get good luck. But we haven't determined whether it's a month, a day, or a year. There was no good luck this year. So go out tomorrow. No, I'm just joking. Tomorrow, go out and catch a leaf. And maybe you'll get a day's worth of good luck or a month. But anyway,
if they haven't already all fallen in your
Google
area.
has told us different things about catching a leaf. But go out and catch a leaf. That's one of the things that stood out for me this year. Heather?
Okay. Well, one of the things that I've learned from 5 minutes you won't get back in 2020, I kind of already knew it, but I have real bang issues. My hair, it's just my hair, and I don't really do much to it because I don't know. I don't even know what to do to it. But anyway, yeah, I realize I mess with my hair a lot watching these, to the point where I really can't go back and rewatch them because I'm like, Brian, why didn't you tell me I was messing with my hair again? And it just looks. I don't even know. Anyway, so I apologize. It's a problem. I'm not even really going to promise to work on it in 2021. It just is what it is.
You have to live with it.
Yeah,
All right.
there you go. Your turn.
One of my others was I realized I cannot determine what the taste of hand sanitizer's flavor is because I did horrible in that game. Not many of you watched it, but I tasted hand sanitizer and tried to guess what scent it was. And even when I was smelling it and tasting it, still couldn't get it. So don't ask me to smell or taste test anything because I stink at it.
I'm just saying, it could possibly, has it occurred to you that maybe the hand sanitizer smelly stuff has actually failed in being really good at making hand sanitizer, you know, taste like or smell, well, it doesn't have to taste like, but smell like vanilla.
Yeah, well, either way, I don't know. I'm horrible.
Yeah.
I stink.
We should have
I don't stink because, but anyway, go ahead, Heather. Everybody's celebrating tonight. They're going to watch it. They're not going to watch this. Go for it.
I have learned that your mom actually is, well,
the least watched episode by my mom, yeah?
Yeah, she did not get the drawing abilities that your daughter got.
No.
However, she is capable of doing a schematics of a toy that she purchased for you 40 years ago, back in the 70s. I don't know. Anyway, but you know, we got the gist of what it was supposed to be. So I learned that your mom's drawing abilities are not fantastic, but she can get her point across.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And what I've learned next is that when Heather talks about haunted houses she lived in, everybody loves it. Too bad we don't have more of those stories.
Yeah, we need to go there.
So yeah, if you haven't watched it, Heather used to live in a haunted house.
It was haunted when I lived there, but I think it's even weirder now.
You all watched it anyway, so yeah.
It's like a band.
When Heather tells ghost stories, everybody's on top of it.
Yep. Because I hear voices.
You do.
I probably shouldn't have said that on the internet. But anyway,
You're next.
See, now I want to explain about the voices.
No, we don't got time. Next.
No, anyway, I also learned from 5 minutes you won't get back that there's no mistake. I do not like Almond Joys or Mounds, and they're awful. And I tried really hard. I did try them.
You did.
But I don't like them.
In the same vein, mine is, no matter how you cut it, I don't like chunky bars. So you have your Almond Joy coconut, I have my raisins and chocolate.
What if you took raisins and put them in an Almond Joy for you?
You know what? The coconut flavor is far stronger than the raisin flavor. So yes, I could. Excuse me. The texture would be kind of weird, probably because there'd be these raisins that were like, what did I just eat? But anyway, so yes, if you put raisins in an Almond Joy,
They'd probably be okay.
that'd
but
be
not
okay.
in a chunky bar.
Not in a chunky bar. The
like the
whole
raisins,
reason is
but
because
I won't eat them in an Almond Joy or a
the
Mounds.
coconut would overcome the raisin flavor with the chocolate. I like, once again, if you watch the episode or not, I like raisins. I just don't like them in my chocolate. That's all.
Yeah. All right.
I've got one more.
Your turn. Oh no, you did chunky bars.
Yeah, I got one more after this. What do you got? And then
you got
we're out.
one more?
I got one more.
Oh, well, I kind of have two. Okay, so I would like to say that I learned that you should be really appreciative of the people that work in drive-thrus, because apparently working in drive-thrus does take some skill, and many of us need to work on our drive-thru etiquette.
This is true.
My personal drive-thru etiquette that I'm not really great at is I don't ever know what I want. So I sit there and I think about it. But in my defense, they changed the menus. Well, last time I was at Taco Bell, they had something I really, really liked. And you know what? Bam, gone. It was gone the next time I went back.
Are you listening,
it was
Taco
very
Bell? Are
disappointing.
you listening?
I was like, and so then what happens? I am holding up your drive-thru line because I have to figure out what do I want because you got rid of the thing that I wanted.
You sound very angry.
I'm sorry. Anyway, there's drive-thru etiquette, and people that work in drive-thrus, it's hard work. It's
We
hard
love
work.
you
They get
drive-thru
yelled at-
people.
They get yelled at people.
They get to ask weird questions that don't make any sense.
Yep. We know two people very close to us that work drive-thrus, and they have stories. They have a lot of stories, and
So
some of them are
kudos.
pleasant, some of them are not so much. And don't yell at the drive-thru person when you go through the drive-thru and you try to order something that particular restaurant doesn't have. They don't make them. Pizza Hut does not have cheeseburgers. Therefore, don't yell at your drive-thru person because you're at Pizza Hut and you want a cheeseburger because you went to the wrong place.
It's happening.
Go to McDonald's.
There you go. And I've got one more. And this is about, you mentioned your bangs. I realize that I sniff a lot and I call out when there's distracting audio. Plane, motorcycle, car. I just personally,
You do that.
for 2021, the sniffling I can't help. I got sinuses. But for 2021, and I don't make New Year's resolutions, my New Year's resolution for 5 minutes is to stop calling out sounds that are going by us. I don't care if it's one of those snakes from Tremors that's coming underground and making noise. I will just choose to ignore it and not call it out. If you see it behind me about to eat me, that's fine. I'm still not going to call out the audio that's behind me because you're not distracted by it until I mention it. Then you're distracted by it, and I'm at fault for that.
So
I'm apologizing on the show. Please forgive me.
Are we making the assumption that our audience is smart enough to figure out that sometimes, this is not a high production
Nope.
production, and so sometimes there's like noises that we.
But I bring them up. I'm like, oh, excuse me for
Yeah.
this, excuse me for that, and then I go. So I'm not gonna try not to do. I'll still sniff.
I think
but
this is going to be hard
I'm
for
not
you.
gonna. I know, but I'm trying. I won't call out the audio. I
it's
know.
gonna be hard.
Let me say I'm gonna do 3 episodes and not call out the audio. On the 4th one, I can be back and call out bad audio.
What if there's no audio or bad audio?
Then I will call it out the next time there is. So that's my list for the 5 minutes. What I learned this year. Heather, do you have one more?
Well, I was just going to say as a wrap up, I know 2020 has been a year. It's been a difficult year for a lot of you. It's been weird and crazy, and it's just been 2020. And I don't have any idea what 2021 holds. But I would like to say that if things continue to be frustrating and difficult and hard, I'd like to remind you that Bumbles bounce. So we can all, we need to just grab a hold and embrace our inner Bumble, and we need to
say that. What the heck?
we need to just remember that we can bounce back, and it might be painful and it might not be pretty, and because Bumble was not pretty,
Bumbles bounce.
but you can choose to get through it. And I don't know, there's my positive, hopeful message. Just embrace the Bumble.
And we're looking forward to do more of these dumb shows with you next year.
Yep.
We have, you know what they say at the end of the year on YouTube or whatever, or Facebook, they're like, we got a lot of shows planned for next year. We don't. We make these things up the week before.
Yeah, we kind of
So we don't have a lot planned. Maybe we do. But right now, we don't. We are going to have a good New Year's. Regardless.
Because we're choosing to.
Because we're choosing to.
Yep.
It's about
rainy,
the state of
it's hot
mind.
here. It's
I don't know what I'm doing right here, but yeah.
70 degrees and rainy tonight.
But we're still gonna have a good time.
We have our air conditioning on. It's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
I'm sorry, all you people up north.
I know you guys are digging out of snow. And we're like,
turn
we got
the
the
air
air
on.
conditioning on because it's
Muggy. So.
But anyway,
that's
it's gonna be.
that's
It's we're gonna wrap up 2020 and we're gonna put it behind us and we're gonna go into 2021.
All right. So.
And just hope that there's nice things ahead.
Yeah. So you guys have a good New Year's Eve.
Yep.
And a good New Year's and whatever you guys got going on, just chilling at home, whatever you're doing, just enjoy it
Yep.
with the people you can enjoy it with.
Yep.
So
And thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing time with us.
Because this is really stupid what we're doing. So we'll see you guys next year. Remember, write 2021 on a check. If you write checks still.
I do.
I don't.
I write
so,
checks.
anyways, I'm Brian.
I'm Heather.
And it's not a great day or year unless we wasted 5 minutes of your time. And we'll see you next year. Everybody always says that. And they still think it's funny. But it's not. Everybody says that.
Yeah.
Everybody has New Year's jokes. And they're not funny anymore. Because they're the same ones. I'm done.
Okay. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to wear to the living room this evening.
I'm going to go naked.
Maybe I just won't.
Bye.